Hello everyone, welcome to this Sims 3 house renovation video. This house here is called Unfurled and is a continuation of me renovating all of the houses that came with The Sims 3 in the library or bin that's in Edit Town. So all these houses came with The Sims 3 base game but were not placed in Sunset Valley. So this house here is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathroom, mid-century modern kind of style house that's like all on one floor, and we just kind of got a view of what the original house looked like. So now we're gonna jump into the renovation in a second, actually. So this is the bathroom. Forgot the bathroom was in this line of shots. So the first was the living room, dining room, then the bedroom, and then this is the bathroom. So now we're gonna jump into the renovation. So the first thing you'll see me do here is actually raise the whole house up on a foundation. And so that just involves removing the roof, lowering all of the walls down using constrained floor elevation, and then building new ones on top of that, and then putting the roof back on. And so this obviously works really only for 1-story houses. You can't really do this with a 2-story house. I don't think that, not without rebuilding a lot of it. So I just prefer to have a foundation. I don't like when these houses are just built flat on the ground. I always think it's nice to have a bit of elevation, even if it's very slight. It just like makes a big difference in my opinion. And so that was the first thing I did. I actually, when I put the roof back, I did it incorrectly. So you'll see that on the left side, I put the half gable facing the opposite way of the way it was originally. And I didn't notice I did that until the very end when I was taking screenshots of the original house. I was like, oh, I changed that roof. I didn't even mean to do that. But I actually like how it turns out. So I didn't change it. I just kind of left it how I kind of had done it unintentionally. And I think it actually kind of looks a little bit better that way. But, you know, it's not a huge thing. Anyway, you can see right now I'm just kind of raising up everything. So I kind of wanted to start with the house from its original state. I didn't want to like delete everything because I still like to reuse some colors and some pieces of furniture and stuff when I renovate. So I wanted to keep everything in place, just raise it up on the foundation. So that's really all that I'm doing here. So that's actually already done pretty much. So as you can see, the house is a little interesting in that it's a 3-bedroom house, but the primary bedroom has no door. So I don't know if you saw that when I was doing it, but it is, yeah, you can see it here. It's like very strange. I feel like it makes sense for maybe like a studio apartment or like even a 1-bedroom house maybe, but when you have a house with 3 bedrooms and the other 2 are like kind of made more like kids or teens rooms, it's weird that what would be the parents' bedroom is no door or wall or anything. So I didn't make too many floor plan changes with this house actually, and the only addition I added to it was on the garage. It was only 5 tiles wide originally, so the garage door was off center, so I made it 6 tiles on the garage. So that's the only addition to the house, was just bumping out the garage a tiny bit so that it can have a centered garage door. And then in terms of the actual layout in the house, the only changes I really made was adding in closets to all the bedrooms, adding a door to the main bedroom, and then I think I added a laundry room, and I really think that was it. I mean, the kitchen changes obviously, but it stays in the same place. And I swapped the living room and dining room, like the furniture, like the dining table goes where the living room furniture used to be and vice versa. But there wasn't any like change to the room at all. It was just the furniture rearranged. So the actual house itself stays pretty much the exact same layout, same number of bedrooms and bathrooms. It's not really expanded at all. The main changes structurally was the foundation. I did change this roof on that side where I added a freeze level a little bit for it, but that was unintentionally going the other direction than original. And then I added a door to the bedroom. So that was really the main changes. And of course the garage, a little bit of a bigger garage. So yeah, not as extreme a set of changes as a lot of these renovations are. So this one's like a little bit more like just cosmetic kind of stuff to this house. But I actually really liked the way this house looked originally. I liked the vibe of it. I was a pretty big fan of the vibe that it had going on, just not the details. So yeah, I kept the fireplace in its original location. I wanted to integrate it much better though into this big column or this big chimney that it has, like very mid-century style chimney. So I ended up kind of using move objects to place it into the wall, which you can kind of see. That's what I ended up doing in the end. It takes me a while to get it just right though with the chimney and all that. The chimney on top ends up just being decorative and doesn't actually line up with where the fireplace is underneath because it just looked bad. But yeah, basically I am lowering I think the chimney actually, no, I actually raised it up a little bit with constraint for elevation, but the part of but it doesn't go, like the default chimney on the fireplace doesn't go up beyond the walls that are there like it used to. So you can see here right now it's doing that. I'm going to get rid of it. And I don't know why it took me so long to get this right. It's like, it looks like I'm doing the same thing over and over and over, but for some reason it like took me a while to get it just right. But in the end, it looks better. So that's what I ended up doing there. And so now oh, I got rid of it again. Jeez. Okay, I'm doing it again. It's because every time, because I move objects on to place it, every time I adjusted it slightly, the chimney above it wouldn't adjust with it. So that's why I had to keep replacing it. Anyway, I added closets for these 2 bedrooms. So the bathroom stays the same. The 2 bedrooms stay the same. I just add closets to them, just like that. So I just had to move the doors a little bit. And then on the other side, you can see I added the wall there for the main bedroom, also a closet as well. And that's it. So the rest, oh, and the laundry room. You can see I just added that 2x2 tile room there. I don't keep it there, actually. I do, actually, yeah. I ended up putting it where the front door is right now, and I moved the front door over. So you'll see how that works out. But I am really a big fan of the layout, actually, in the end. Because right now the front door kind of just opens right up into this main big room, you know? So the front door just opens right into the living room, dining room. There's no like distinct entry area, which is what I wanted to create. So I moved the door over and I put in the laundry room right there. And so that already kind of made a smaller area where that you enter. And then I end up putting a flooring down that goes from the entrance and it kind of acts as like the a hearth of the fireplace, or goes like under the fireplace. So it kind of makes the entrance like a distinct space, which you'll see that in a moment. But right now I'm just adding a door to the garage, or there was a door, but I had to add a foundation. And yeah, so now there's a front porch, which there wasn't before, and that's the new front door. In this house, I used custom content windows, which I've been doing a lot in my modern houses. I've been using the same set. It's always been the same set. And you don't have to download the custom content windows to download the house. They'll just be replaced with who knows what. And you can put in your own windows, obviously, because the base game does have some windows. But, I mean, these are just so much better than the base game, or just any of the modern windows in The Sims 3. So they just look a lot better, in my opinion. So yeah, there'll be a link in the description to download the windows, the set of windows, and also a link on how to install them if you want to. So it's optional. You can do it if you want. But yeah, they're really great, and I've been using them in a lot of my modern houses. So essentially, all the windows are kind of in right now. You can kind of see how that looks. And right now I'm just getting some stairs, which I just trying to constrain for elevation to get those stairs to place because they were just being really finicky. But yeah, so there's the stairs into the garage. Also, the garage it's better. It's a little bit larger because otherwise there wouldn't be much room for the have that little landing with the stairs into it because of the foundation the house is on now. But anyway, right now, I already rearranged the furniture. So yeah, the dining table used to be in front of the fireplace, and the living room furniture was off to the side where the dining table is right now. So I switched it around because the fireplace, I wanted that to be the focal point of the room. The only challenge I had was where the living room met the kitchen. It was kind of awkward because the kitchen was just kind of like awkwardly open, as you can see, to like the living room, but it was kind of blocked by those chairs. So I ended up rearranging the kitchen later on. Oh, you can see the flooring though for the entrance, and the fireplace is in, so you can kind of see how that creates that entrance area. The backyard originally had this weird little rectangle with some, like this raised up rectangle with like some bamboo in it. I really wanted to have a pool that was like kind of infinity edge, but you can't do that on a flat lot. So I was going to integrate the pool like into the deck like this, but I didn't really like it too much. So I ended up just putting it on the ground, in the ground, and then having the foundation kind of wrap around it. Because I didn't like the wall and then having the pool on the foundation. So I don't keep it like that. I was also going to have like little holes in there for some bamboo. I do keep like a flower bed in there, but I put it up against the windows in the end. And here I'm looking for just some wood flooring. I don't end up using this wood flooring, but it was just a temporary thing. Yeah, I didn't like this whole vibe that was going on right now. I was not this backyard vibe. I was not a fan of it. It wasn't really working for me. So I think I change it pretty. Yeah, right now I change it. Yeah, so I end up just putting the deck back, and then I put the pool on the ground, just like that. So there you go. I think that works a lot better because it's just like a little bit better of a flow. Just like I like the way the pool kind of just comes out from the deck like that, and it's kind of sunken down a little bit. So yeah, I thought that was a better solution. Anyway, so that's the backyard kind of situation for now. So I do change the siding. Originally it was this blue. I do keep the blue. I just changed the material, if you will. So like the wood I change, but I keep the color. So yeah, I use this. I really like this, like having the two different directions of the paneling. I think it just kind of makes it look a little bit more interesting than having it all just vertical. And there's like a little bit more subtlety to this wood paneling. So I've been using it on these like kind of mid-century houses. But here you can kind of see how that looks. I'm just kind of going around and yeah, doing that. So I keep the colors pretty much the same. As you can see, I have the same light blue wood paneling, and then I keep the stucco as well, but I do change the color a bit. I mean, it's, yeah, there we go. So it ends up being a little bit more of like a beige, or like more of it's like a lighter, yes, less like grimy looking beige. And yeah, here I'm just going around the back of the house as well and putting on the siding. I do make some small adjustments here and there, but for the most part, this is kind of how it goes. The stone rather, that will change as well because it's very weird looking right now. So yeah, but I do like how this looks. I think this turned out pretty well, and it kind of keeps the same vibe. You know, you got the same colors going on for the most part. It just looks a lot cleaner. And then all the windows on the original house were all blue, the same blue wood. So I made them white in this house. I thought it looked a bit better, especially because I didn't want the blue windows and the yellow part. I think that would look weird. So I ended up just doing white windows for all of it, and kind of just going around the house, and also the white garage door. So yeah, that's what that looks like. I do actually end up extending the eaves on that roof on the side here. There we go. So, oh, there we go. So yeah, I just extend the eaves on it because I thought it looked a little better that way. I do wish like the Sims 3 had the ability to edit the eaves like you can in the Sims 4. It'd be much better, because this right now is a little bit too much overhang, but it was not enough before, so I just went with it going this way. Right now I'm just cleaning up underneath the house and the foundation, and here I'm going to recolor the stone. So the stone goes to that color, so there you go. It's more of like a grayish, kind of off-white, beige-ish, sandy color, I guess, as opposed to the weird yellow and blue that it was before. But yeah, right now I'm adding flower beds for the house. I like doing it for the style of house, so there's just like a variety of different planting beds around the house, which will be landscaped later on. I just put some trees in for now, though. I always like to put in trees early on, even though I do like my landscaping always at the end. I like to put in trees near to the beginning because it kind of just helps it look like it's coming together. You know, you can kind of see how it all looks always looks better, you know, with landscaping. So I like to get some trees and stuff. But yeah, that's what that looks like now, with some trees and stuff in the house, in the property. Yeah, and I was looking for this very specific tree. Oh, there it is. It looks like it took me no time at all to find it, but I was searching for it for a while. So there it is, a cypress tree, I think is what that's called in the game. And I also added a little side door here for the garage, because I thought that would probably be good to have. So I'm just doing that right now. There it is, a little side door, just so there's another exit or entrance into the house. But yeah, so I also changed the windows to a lower one, but there you go. So that's the little garage entrance over there. And I think we're going to do the interior pretty soon. Probably should be starting that very shortly. Just recoloring all the doors on the inside. And we're going to do the wood floors as well, which I was not a fan of those ones that were there originally. So I went with these instead, which are from Ambitions, I believe. I made them very light colored, which I thought was nice. And then just recoloring this little trim piece I have there. And oh yeah, I have this like very like stone look floor, which was actually quite a few different ones to choose from. So I actually went with that one there. I thought it kind of had the right vibe for like what you'd see in like more of like a mid-century house like this. I don't know, it just kind of has that vibe. It's a different style than the stone on the wall, but I think it looks kind of cool. So here's where I changed the kitchen a little bit. So I add this peninsula, kind of this, it's not an island, but you know, that part there that comes out. And I think that looks better. And I also extend the kitchen a little bit. I move it back, but I like add an extra couple tiles to the kitchen, so it's a little bit more open. And that way the area to get into the kitchen from the living room looks less congested or looks less blocked by that chair. And then also I wanted to have the island counter pieces so I could have bar stools so that the only dining table wasn't the main dining table. So I thought that was a much better as well. So that's kind of how the kitchen ended up evolving, but that's the final layout for the kitchen. And then I wanted to keep some of the wood paneling in here, so I put some wood paneling on the wall, on a couple of the walls in the living room, I think. And then I went with a blue color that matches the blue that was on the walls originally in this room. I did not keep the orange paneling though. The paneling becomes like a nice like light color that matches the floor. Anyway, now I am going to do, I was taking a while to find a backsplash. I ended up using the pool wall material because it had like a strip of paint at the top, or I could make a strip of paint at the top, which I liked because I didn't want the tiles going all the way up to the ceiling because it seemed weird that like they'd go above the cabinets, the upper cabinets. And oftentimes that's what I do, but I didn't really want to do that. So with this, which is normally used on the pool walls, I was able to make what is normally the paint, the tile, and what is normally the tile, the paint. And it actually looks quite nice because then you have that, the tile goes up quite high, but not all the way to the ceiling, which is what I wanted. So that's what I ended up doing in the kitchen. And I kept the same stone flooring from the entrance in the kitchen as well. And it took me a fair while to find a countertop I wanted to use. So you'll see me take some time to look through all the different options available to me. And I think I just ended up going with gray. So nothing that shocking or exciting. Yep, there we go. It just ends up being gray. You can see, I extended the kitchen a little bit. So I think it's a little bit bigger than it was originally in the original house. And it's like, I just feel like it's like a nicer relationship that it has to the rest of the house. I think it was a bit awkward in the original house. And then, so I think that's kind of it for the main parts of the kitchen. I'm just going to add in just some details and stuff as well. So there's like a few appliances. I have like a microwave. And I also think I put a blender as well. And little trash can right there and dishwasher. It's always good to have. I wanted to put the stove like not on the end, but if I put the stove in the middle there, the corner cabinet wouldn't become a corner cabinet. So that was kind of annoying. So I had to keep the stove on the edge, but also got some outdoor lighting in there as well. Getting some pendant lights in the kitchen, which is very nice. So that looks good. I got some light in the kitchen. So just recoloring those, slightly adjusting the tile backsplash. And what else? Some blinds on the windows, of course. Lots of big windows. It's good to have some blinds. Well, it bothers me a little bit that the stone believe it or not, the stone in the fireplace is the same color as the stone on the wall. It could not look more different. So that was very irritating. I don't know like why it had to do that, but it's the color creator style does that sometimes, where it's like the same color will look completely different on two different objects. So I don't know. Anyway, that is the little dining area. So just recolored the original table and chairs. Got some rugs in here. Got some mats on the floors. So one in the kitchen, one by the entrance. And then, as you can see, the couches are still original. I'm going to just recolor them. The desk is in the same place. That's original. I just kind of moved that bookshelf. I think I switched out one of the bookshelves, but it's still a bookshelf kind of in that area. So I wanted to keep a lot of the same original stuff, just, make it look better. It's also a little, or actually rather large stereo system as well. And I wanted to keep this room fairly open though. I didn't want to like make it like super crowded or anything. So there is like a good amount of open space in here. I also got some bookshelves over there and rearranged that other bookshelf. So we're kind of getting there with the main living room area. Just slightly rearranging the main bedroom here and getting curtains in all the bedrooms as well. I really like those curtains. They're from the store, actually. I don't know what set. I think I bought them separately. Maybe you can buy them separately. I'm not 100% sure, though. Anyway, this is the master bathroom. I don't know why I'm doing it right now, but I think I just want to put these counters in. So there's the counters and double sinks. I'm doing the layout, I guess. So that's kind of the layout there of the bathroom. And this is the other bathroom in the house, so it's pretty similar. Just a less expensive bathtub. I didn't want it to be competing with the main bathroom, So I put a cheaper bathtub in there on purpose. Anyway, that's the half bathroom there, and then this is the laundry room right there. So that is kind of all the bathroom layouts kind of done. But right now I'm doing the living room furniture, so I'm not going to keep the striped couches. As tempting as that may be, I did change them to be blue. So I used the blue swatch that was on one of the striped colors. I don't know, it was one of the blue stripes. I just made the whole couch that color. Here's how I adjust the fireplace. So it's a different color than the wall, but matches better. And recoloring the little bar stools over there. And yeah, so I think that's mostly it. I guess I have some details in here and stuff as well, but yeah, it's not like not a huge amount more that I think I do in this room. I do put the yellow horse in here though, so you'll see that in a moment. I put a shelf over by the front door, so that will be the yellow horse's moment. But yeah, I got some art over there, got a light over the dining table. That's always good to have. Yeah, there's not actually too many ceiling lights in this house, I don't think. So I kind of kept that more to a minimum. There's kind of like the one over the dining table, some wall lights. Actually, yeah, mainly wall lights, I think, more so than ceiling lights. Recoloring the little office area, so just making that kind of blend in with the furniture better. Got like a computer and a phone over there, and a lamp in that other corner, some bookshelves, all that kind of stuff. So that's kind of that area over there, some little details there. A little plant on the table, and then this is the shelf I put over by the front door, which I kind of figured out the height based on a side table, and I ended up putting the yellow horse over there, but we'll get to that in a second, I guess, because right now I'm just putting some decorations outside. There's the yellow horse, and then also I guess a little tissue box, and I think I put some like family photos there. Oh, also shoes, so there you go. And what else? What more? I don't know. Oh, I haven't recolored the appliances yet. Very interesting. Doing that now. Kind of jumping around a bunch, I guess. So yeah, I recolored the appliances, and then I just added some decorations to the counters. So we got some soap and probably paper towels, I would guess, since I always put the paper towels in the kitchen. There they are. And maybe something else. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. Nope, nothing more. Okay, so that is, still trying to find something, but gave up. So that's the kitchen. And then I put the little photos over there. Anyway, so now I think we're going to move on finally to a different room. So yeah, the laundry room is very simple, obviously. You've got your washer dryer, got some tiles on the wall there behind them. And then you got a shelf, probably, we'll see. The same stone flooring as outside. The entrance has the same flooring, a shelf over the washer dryer, and then just some little decorations in here. So yeah, it's pretty much standard laundry rooms that I do. They're all very similar. So there you go. And no blinds fit that window. That's the only thing annoying about the custom content windows is some of them, there's not really any blinds that fit them or curtains that fit them really well. So it's a little bit more hit or miss. But anyway, so this is the powder room, the half bathroom. It's kind of off the main living area. So yeah, it's actually the only bathroom that's not an ensuite, because the other bathroom is a Jack and Jill between the two bedrooms. And then the second main bathroom is the primary bathroom. So it's an ensuite to the bedroom. So this is the one for guests, since it's the only bathroom off the living space. And so yeah, very simple. You got your sink and your toilet, very modern finishes in here, and yeah, just some small decorations and stuff, but that's it pretty much. So let's see what's next. I think we're going to do the main bedroom. So yeah, the bedroom's the same. It just has a door on it, and I just adjust the furniture and colors basically. It has a nice back door, so you got two sliding glass doors to the back deck by the pool, so that's very nice. And yeah, and also a nice large ensuite bathroom as well. So right now I'm just recoloring the bed, taking my sweet time. I think I go for more of a greenish color scheme in here than the blue that was here, because this bedroom used to be one room with the living room. It was all like the same color scheme, so I wanted to make it a little bit more unique. So I adjusted it from blue to green, so it's like not all the same colors as the living room, since now it's kind of its own room. So I kind of wanted to do its own color scheme. So yeah, we have nice, very calming green colors in here, recoloring the chair that was there originally, and then also recoloring the curtains that I put in as well. So doing that and taking my time. There we go, putting them around and getting a nice rug in here as well. So I think it's mostly it. I mean, it's actually like a not super crowded bedroom. It's pretty simple. It's a very good size though. It's very large. I got a nice lamp there by the chair for reading purposes, I guess. So, your Sims can read there if they want to. I think I put a bookshelf in this room, so that I guess helps make it make sense. So let's see if that's what I do. Yeah, I do put a little bookshelf right there. So opportunity for reading, I guess. And then the bathrooms were all like very bizarrely colored. They had these like whack patterns on the tile. It was all like turquoise and purple. So yes, the bathroom ends up matching the bedroom in the end. So I go for the green walls. Nice. It's very black and white with the green accent in there. So you have like these nice white tiles on the walls, nice white tiles on the floor. And then those counters are actually from Outdoor Living or whatever the pack was called. And I kind of thought it would be interesting to use here because I only use them for outdoor kitchens. So I thought, how do they look in a house? And they actually worked pretty well. So they look pretty modern actually. So I thought that was kind of fun to use something a little different. But yeah, otherwise you can see got all the same kind of stuff I usually get in here. So got your hand towels, toilet paper. There'll be various other details and stuff. Got the little floor mat in here as well. And stuff like that. So just gonna get maybe some plants. I don't know, do I get a little plant? Oh, I do. Look at that. Very nice. And there's also a towel hanging over there by the tub. I was gonna say shower, but it's the tub. Oh, I got a little wheatgrass in the kitchen. That's nice. Little grasses, whatever that is. And then we have the closet. So yeah, and I think that's it for the primary bedroom sort of situation. And next we should be doing the other bedrooms or not. I don't know. I'm doing the stairs right now on the outside of the house. So, you never know where I'm going to head next, I guess. Okay, we are going to do the bedroom. So this bedroom is made more of like a kid's room because it's kind of the vibe it had originally. Do I make it green? I guess I make it green too. I don't remember doing that, but unless I change it. But okay, I guess we get 2 green bedrooms. And yeah, I hate those metal beds. I just really don't like the metal bed very much. So I ended up using a different bed. That one, I guess. I think that one's from the store. So, sorry about that. But yeah, recoloring it as well. So just going to go for more of I don't even know what bedspread I do. I guess we'll see. Oh, not sailboats, not flowers. Is it flowers? Oh, it is flowers. Okay. So yeah, so we have a green, oh, no, it wasn't flowers. See, I was right. It is leaves, vines, kind of a leafy vine thing, which I guess is fitting for the room being green. So, yeah, it's a pretty decent sized bedroom. It's at the front of the house. So it does not have access to the pool, unfortunately, which the other 2 bedrooms do. But, it's still a nice bedroom. Getting, just some stuff in here. Got a lamp there on the nightstand. So that's nice. That's also a store content lamp as well. I think it might be from the same set as the bed, though, possibly. But yeah, recoloring that. Going through lots of different options there for the lampshade. Also got a desk in here as well, and I think I put a laptop. Yeah, so we have a desk with a laptop in here. So the house ends up having 2 computers. So there's the one in the hallway and then this one right here. And got a lamp on the desk and moving it around a bunch. And just, yeah, so, you get the vibe in here. Got some fun stuff on the walls. Got like a little dancing creature there. That's the freezer bunny, right? I think so. And then you have like a collage, a cork board, or a pinup board, whatever you want to call it. And there's like little artworks next to it. Also some decorations there on the dresser, and a plant in the corner. So yeah, that matches the green, I guess, pretty well. And I guess I got little knickknacks and things in here as well, some little toys and stuff in the corner. And let's see. Oh, I put that pinup board in the other bedroom. And then I recolored the carpet. So there you go. That is bedroom 2 of 3. So next we'll probably do bedroom 3 of 3. So yeah, this bedroom's a little bigger and it has the access to the pool. It's meant to be more like a teen's room. At least that was the vibe I was going for. I kind of try to keep a similar color scheme in here. It's kind of like the warm, kind of yellowish color. I kind of got rid of the red though, probably. Oh, never mind. I changed it completely. It's pink now. That's right. I didn't like the yellow, so I made it pink instead. And here I'm recoloring the bed. I did keep the bedspread though. I kept the bedspread, so don't worry about that. I like to keep little elements and things here or there that connect it to the original. So yes, I kept the bedspread. Took me a while to get the colors how I wanted them, but I just kind of toned them down a little bit. And there we got all that done. So there you go. And yeah, just recoloring the curtains in here as well. So doing that, of course. And then we're going to get in all the furniture. So yeah, this bedroom originally had a bed that was like weirdly off the wall. I mean, I think it might be in the screenshots at the end. I'm not 100% sure though. but it was like floating off the wall by like almost a full tile. I don't know like what was up with that. It was like kind of weirdly in the middle of the room. So I guess that was just the Sims team being a little quirky. Also, these curtains are all the same color, but when I put like one specific lamp in that corner, it made one of the curtains look like a completely different color to all the others. So I had to pick a lamp that made sure all the lighting was like the same, so the curtains didn't look like different colors. But yeah, getting a rug in here right now, so just kind of doing that. And I think that's mostly it actually for this bedroom. So it's like a little bit more sophisticated than what was supposed to be the kids' room, because it's supposed to be more of like an older kid or a teen, or it could be a guest room as well, I suppose. And also recoloring the closet clothes rack. Anyway, now we're moving on to the bathroom. So this is like a Jack and Jill bathroom that the 2 bedrooms share. I'm like losing my voice a little bit. I don't know what's up with that, but don't mind that. So this is like a Jack and Jill bathroom that the 2 bedrooms share. Got double sinks in here, which makes sense because it's kind of like for 2 people. And also a tub and shower. It's actually the same size as the other bathroom as well. So, it's decent size. It took me a while to figure out the vibe I wanted to go for in here. I was like going through a bunch of different stuff. I actually ended up doing this one, I think. So I ended up having like the little waves in the top. I thought it was kind of fun. I don't know. So yeah, we got the double sinks in here. Got the tub shower as kind of separate entities there. It's like the cheaper tub because I wanted it to be less fancy than the main bathroom, the primary bathroom. I thought that one should be fancier. So this one kind of has a cheaper tub in it. And then I'm recoloring the flooring in here as well. So just doing that. And the light that goes kind of over the vanity, getting in some mirrors as well. And yeah, so I think that's mostly it for this bathroom. I'm going to get into the details. Of course, we have the towels and the toilet paper and the floor mat, all the stuff you've come to expect from me. So don't worry. And yeah, unfortunately no window coverings because there's none that really fit the windows. So it's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyway, recoloring that rug right there. And I think that's pretty much it. We'll see. Guessing I got some towels there. Very nice. Very nice. A little detail right there. Even more towels. Plenty of towels to go around. No worries there. So there you go. That's the inside of the house. We're going to do the garage now. Garage is always very simple, pretty standard. I kind of like do the same thing pretty much every time. So got some lighting in here. I guess I'll terrain paint the floor, but I don't really know when that's going to happen. Got the Ford Focus in the garage. Remember when the Sims 3 used to have real cars in it? I mean, of course there's always custom content, but like on the Sims 3 store, they had like a partnership with Ford. So that's why I like have like the Ford Focus in the game. I remember that was kind of funny. There was like more to it than the car as well, I feel like. But there's just like thing like the Sims 4 doesn't really do stuff like that. Well, I guess they don't like, I feel like the Sims 4 doesn't have like branded objects. Like I know they did like clothing, that was like a brand of clothing, but like I feel like the Sims 4 hasn't done like objects that are like sponsored by another company. But anyway, got the car in the garage and yeah, I got the terrain paint now. I put mulch in all of the flower beds, kind of going around. So just doing that right now. So putting mulch in all the flower beds. I kind of like how this looks on these mid-century houses, having these like very distinct blocks of landscaping. It's very different than what I normally do, because normally it's kind of just very much more organic, and I just kind of put dirt terrain paint just underneath the plants, and it's much more like willy-nilly kind of, it's not like so exact. So this is definitely a little different, but it's what I've done on a couple of my other houses that are of this style, and I quite like it. So I did it here as well. And yeah, so just going through, of course, the original house had no landscaping at all, because none of the houses in the library have landscaping, which is interesting, but I guess it's kind of because you're meant to place them. Oh yeah, I just like did some small other little plants outside of the landscaping beds, but not too much. Most of them are all inside these like very distinguished areas. But yeah, just doing that, except for around the trees, I put some clusters of bushes and stuff. And I got some little bushes here, by the front door, by the pathway to the front door, and got a little mat on the front porch. But yeah, I think we're going to do like outdoor furniture and stuff is kind of like the next main part. Oh yeah, I got some bushes right here. I put like little plants in this little inset area, that's kind of like in front of the windows. I thought it was kind of nice. Just added like a little bit of greenery there outside the window, and it kind of added this nice little area that goes in between the plants and the pool. I thought that kind of was cool. Anyway, I made the pool like a white color. I wanted it to look modern, and like I don't like the blue, the default blue that the pools are. And right now I am just recoloring the underside of the house. I like it to be dirt under the house. It's just like a perfectionist thing. I just like it to all these like little things. So yeah, I always paint underneath the house like with dirt, terrain paint. So obviously very unnecessary, but I still do it. And then I add a little bit of dirt that kind of bleeds out so that there's like not just perfect immaculate grass going right up to the edge of the house. This way it's like a little bit of dirt kind of just right by the edge of the house where the house kind of meets the grass. And I'm moving the mailbox right now, so it kind of just ends up right there. And we're gonna do some outdoor furniture as well. So I got some lounge chairs by the pool, which I thought would be nice. There's also gonna be a grill and like a little outdoor eating area. So some tables and chairs and stuff. So I thought that would be nice. But yeah, we're nearly at the end of this video actually. So I hope you enjoyed. And there's gonna be some screenshots coming up. So stick around for those. You got to see the before and after images of the house. You get to see all the before pictures and then the after. And of course, you know, I would love to hear your comments in the description and in the comment section, not the description. And, you know, as always, you know, I'd really appreciate it if you consider subscribing. You can check out more videos like this on my channel as well. There'll be a download link in the description below for the house and also for the custom content windows that I used. So you can use that set if you want to in your own houses, or if you want to download this house and have the windows. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.